welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're gonna make banana bread. And banana bread is a delicious snack that most of us love. But what we're gonna learn today is how banana bread is science. And you have to love when science tastes this delicious. All of the ingredients that we put into our banana bread react with one another to give us that amazing end results of delicious banana bread. First things first, we have some bananas, of course. The best bananas for making banana bread, often you will see your bananas on the counter go from yellow to kind of a brown. What this means is that some of the starches in the banana are turning to sugar, and that makes them sweeter and better for banana bread. Now, in the preparation of banana bread, of course, the bananas are going to add flavor, but they're also going to add moisture so that our banana bread is nice and moist. Sometimes we can even freeze our bananas and use them to make banana bread. Okay, our bananas are in our bowl, and we're going to use a potato masher to mash them up. So there is our mashed bananas, and they smell delicious. So now that we have our bananas mashed, we can add butter. Butter will keep our banana bread nice and moist and tender and soft. In goes our butter. Now we're going to add an egg. The egg has proteins in it which helps hold everything together. And then we're going to add brown sugar. Brown sugar obviously will make it sweet, but it also makes it tender as well. The next thing that we're going to add is vanilla. Vanilla is a flavoring agent that makes our baking taste delicious. And now we can stir all this up till it's all perfectly mixed. And so once our mixture is nicely mixed together, we can add a few more ingredients. So the next thing that we're going to add is baking soda. Now baking soda will allow the banana bread to rise in the oven so that it's not dense and it's light and fluffy. And now we're going to add just a little bit of salt to help balance all of the sweetness that we have going on. And we'll give it one more quick stir before we add our flour. Now the flour is like the building blocks for our banana bread. It gives the banana bread structure and allows it to rise in the oven and hold that shape. So in goes our flour. And we're going to stir to combine everything well together. And once this is just mixed together, then we can transfer it into a buttered loaf pan. Okay, so we have our banana bread batter in our loaf pan. We're just going to give it a shake so that it's nice and even. And we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven. You'll notice what goes into the oven is different than what comes out. There's our banana bread going into the oven. And we will visit it shortly when it comes out of the oven. Okay, so our science experiment, banana bread, is ready, and it has been transformed in the oven. Let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Can you see some of the differences that happened while it was in the oven? First of all, it's gone from a liquid to a solid. And second of all, it rose in the pan so that it's higher. Now, that's all about the science. The baking soda reacts with the acid in the bananas, creating gas bubbles that allowed it to lift up. Now, the heat in the oven, of course, gave a structure from the flour and turned it from a liquid to a solid. The sugars turned a nice dark brown, and that gave it a beautiful color and a nice aroma as well. So now the best part of this science experiment is we get to eat it. So let's cut into this and taste how delicious science can be. Wow, that is beautiful. And if you look closely, you can actually see some air bubbles. And those air bubbles are what I was talking about, where our baking soda reacted with the acid in our bananas and created gas, which made it rise. Beautiful. Now I like my banana bread with butter, but you can have it however you like. I tell you, science never tasted so good. So as you can see, baking is all about science. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen to learn all about baking and science. See you again soon.